Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wealthy Life, a channel for your personal growth, awakening, and financial wisdom. Have you ever thought, the more you want, the less you get? Why do we chase after success, love, recognition, and wealth, only to feel like we're still missing something? Could it be that the secret to having more isn't about getting more, but rather about letting go? We live in a culture that glorifies accumulation. More goals, more hustle, more stuff, more control. But here's the paradox. When your hands are full, there's no room to receive. Why holding on holds you back? Let's start with a simple question. What are you unwilling to let go of right now? A job title? A toxic relationship? A belief that you must do it all? We often hold on because we fear the unknown. We tell ourselves, I've invested too much to quit now. What if nothing better comes? This is who I am. But these thoughts become chains disguised as commitments. They keep us locked in comfort zones that slowly turn into cages. A powerful quote from author James Clear reminds us, you have to say no to good things to say yes to great things. Let me share you the psychology behind our attachment. Psychologists explain that humans suffer from something called loss aversion. We're more afraid of losing what we already have than we are excited about gaining something new. That's why people stay in unhappy relationships, unrewarding jobs, or bad habits. Because losing feels scarier than growing. We associate letting go with giving up. But in reality, letting go is often the most courageous move. Think of a trapeze artist. They can't grab the next bar until they release the one they're swinging from. There is a terrifying, suspended moment in the air, but that moment is the leap that leads to flight. From books to big screens, this idea is everywhere. This theme is echoed across philosophy, literature, and film. In Eat, Pray, Love, Elizabeth Gilbert walks away from a perfect life, marriage, house, career because her soul is starving. Her story isn't about escape. It's about return to authenticity, to meaning. In Frozen, Elsa finally gains peace not by controlling her powers, but by embracing them and letting go of fear. The iconic song, Let It Go, wasn't just catchy, it was liberating for anyone suppressing their true self. The ancient Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. When you let go of what you can't control, you reclaim power over what you can. Let's see Warren Buffett's not-to-do list. Legendary investor Warren Buffett famously once told a young man, write down your top 25 goals. Now circle your top 5. Avoid the other 20 at all costs. They are your biggest distractions. This is the power of intentional letting go. We think the danger lies in failure, but often the real danger lies in spreading ourselves too thin. Buffett's genius isn't in what he invests in, it's in what he chooses to ignore. Letting go is a form of growth. We tend to think of growth as addition. Learn more, do more, be more. But sometimes subtraction is growth in disguise. A famous Zen proverb says, you must empty your cup before you can fill again. This applies not just to knowledge, but to life. Letting go of perfection opens the door to progress. Letting go of people-pleasing leads to authenticity. Letting go of control creates inner peace. The true cost of carrying too much. Imagine walking through life carrying a backpack. Now, for every unresolved resentment, outdated goal, or limiting belief, you add a rock. Soon, the weight breaks you, not from a single stone, but from all the small ones you refuse to drop. Author Bronnie Ware, a palliative care nurse, wrote the top 5 regrets of dying. Do you know what the first was? I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. That regret often comes from holding on to expectations, fear, and obligation, not dreams. What letting go really means and doesn't mean, letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It doesn't mean you abandon responsibility. It means you stop forcing outcomes, stop clinging to what's not aligned with your values, and stop trying to control things that were never yours to control. It means you trust the flow of life. You trust your future more than your fear. You trust that release creates room for healing, clarity, opportunity, and growth. How to practice letting go. Starting today. Let's get practical. Here are 5 steps to begin letting go right now. 1. Name what you're holding. Write it down. What in your life feels heavy, outdated, or forced? 2. Ask, why am I holding this? Is it love, or is it fear, guilt, habit, or ego? 3. Visualize a release. Close your eyes. Picture placing that burden on a river. Watch it float away. Feel what opens up in its absence. 4. Replace it with something aligned. Letting go creates a vacuum. Fill it with intention, new habits, new relationships, new goals. 5. Repeat as a lifestyle. Letting go isn't a one-time decision. It's a muscle. Practice it daily. We often say we want freedom, but freedom is expensive. Not in money, but in what it costs emotionally. The courage to walk away. The patience to wait in the unknown. The willingness to trust something better will come. But when you do, you feel lighter, clearer, stronger, and eventually you don't just have more. You become more. Let me share you one last story. The monkey trap. In Southeast Asia, there's a classic monkey trap. A small hole is made in a coconut, just big enough for a monkey to slip its hand in. Inside, a banana. The monkey grabs it, but can't pull its hand out unless it lets go. And yet it won't. It stays trapped by its own refusal to release what it wants most. We are the monkey. Our trap? Control. Attachment. Ego. Let go and you're free. Let go and rise. Comment below. What's one thing you're finally ready to let go of? Like this video if this message hit home. And subscribe for more weekly insights that challenge the way you think, so you can live the life you truly want.